kind of a roller coaster game all around, but at the end of the day, it stays within 2 the entire time. Was it just one of those games where you kind of knew, as it did in overtime, it would come down to who had the ball last?
Yeah, 100% it usually does, right? And yeah, again, similar to the game they played last night, it was just sort of punch after punch. And again, we like the way we played. It's been a while since we played that way for 60 minutes, and it's good to see. It's good that it's, we were able to stay consistent. Had some really good saves, had really good breakout games with Zeddy getting 5. Fieldsy chipping in again, not as usual on the goal sheet, but he just stepped with the process, and I think that's the biggest thing for our group. We just we stuck with it tonight. We didn't panic. We just kept going.
How big was scoring in close tonight? It felt like whether it was Zed or at the most crucial time in the end of the game, being right down on the crease was the best place for the Knighthawks to put it away.
Yeah, it just kind of worked out that way. I think there's a few shots where we were center mass on a lot of really good looks. Is what it is sometimes, right? I'd love to have. There's a lot of great opportunities. Guys that played very well. Their defense makes you play faster than you want to sometimes, which affects their shots. And yeah, it's we got the guys to play inside. We got the guys that play outside. Today was a really good team game.
How gratifying is it to get a win like this, where you guys never had the lead until the final score, where the guys kept having to fight and overcoming adversity the entire time?
Yeah, and you go back to the Toronto game here. You go back to Ottawa a couple of weeks ago as well, right? We had the lead for most of the game and then let it slip. So I liked the way our energy was all night long. And again, yeah, we were chasing the game a little bit, but we never really felt we were out of it here tonight. We were doing a lot of good things, weren't getting rewarded, and I think the guys felt it, and they stuck with it, which is what we need out of this group, right? And halfway through the season, it's we got to take those lessons from those games and move forward with. And another lesson against Calgary coming in here, we can't take them for granted by any stretch of the imagination as well, and we got to play this way from now on.
Ralphie struggled in the beginning. You pulled him out for a couple minutes. He came back after that. He was really on his game. Was there anything said to him in that couple minutes, or is that just, he knows like when he comes off that it's just his time to go and reset?
Yeah, they know what we're doing there, right? And yeah, we didn't give them much help, too much time for a couple of them just sort of have their hands free and pick the spot they wanted. Yeah, it was just a bit of a reset, and for everybody again, right? The game started to get real fast there, I thought, right? They got a couple, we got a couple, and then they got a couple more. So it just seemed to get really fast and slow it down for everybody a bit.
It seemed like in the second half, the defenders are getting more in passing lanes and soaking a lot more shots than they were in the first half.
Yeah, you know what, and I think them playing last night and playing how long they played last night helped us to a certain degree. I think at some points their feet got a little bit heavy because they weren't as dynamic, which is fine, right? Like it's what we wanted to do here tonight defensively. That was our game plan. Is let's be tight, let's be in lanes, let them shoot around us, and if we block them, and if not, let Hart see the ball.
You mentioned Zed at the top, but 5 goals tonight, a career high for him, but he scored in a variety of different ways. How important was it for a guy like Zed to have a big night tonight?
Really important. Like I say, he's been chipping in here and there, but to have a night like that, and as you said, going hard underneath, on the outside and banging and creating, it's good for him. It's good for us because now he's going to feel it, and it's just another weapon that guys really you have to count for him regardless, but now he's starting to feel it and it's going in for him, so it just adds a little bit more to dynamic to our offense.
Building off that Zed point too, it felt like his first few goals, they were just huge momentum builders where it kind of did stop a little bit of a run for them. To have a veteran like that to, again, go back on the bench and see like, hey, he's all bought in, how does that maybe seep into other guys?
Well, you just feed off that, right? Exactly. And then again, I think they were all big goals because again, it stopped the run, got us tied, got us back within one. So yeah, again, that's why you bring a free agent in here to who's won championships in this league, right? He just knows sometimes how to get it done. And yeah, we're a family-first offense where the ball swings and we have our success that way. But if someone can put us on our shoulders here and get us going a little bit is what we need, and tonight Zed recognized and did it for us.
What did you think about when the game did slow down in the second half, the ability to swing the ball and again kind of get back to your identity offensively?
A heck of a lot better than we have from the previous weeks here. Again, that's what we're going to live and die by at the end of the day. If we can keep the ball hot and just work downhill, inside out. We're going to put guys in defenses in tough spots, and we did that here tonight consistently, which is really good.
Taylor Jensen, 3 blocks, including a huge one down the stretch in overtime. Just how important is it to get blocks from secondary guys other than Ian Lord?
Yeah, it's huge, right? And again, Gents, we got the 3 blocks, which is great, but he was on hands. And he was just disrupting all night long. He's just so long and athletic that, we'll take those as well. But again, that's what we wanted to do tonight, right? Like we wanted to be as compact as we possibly could, and that's the reward of being compact and being in the right spot.
Can't go unsung when Lanch has 8 assists on the night. No goals, but at the end of the day, having a hand in over half of the goals that the team scores. That righty side gets bigger, and then he gets to kind of quarterback it a little bit. Just how are you impressed with the numbers that he gets to every game and what he sees when he's on the floor?
Again, that's what he does best, right? He just surveys, he finds the guy that's open, makes the right decision. That's what he does, which is why, again, when he's able to do that in time and space, again, he's a threat when he's got the ball to shoot as well. So sometimes it just creates a little bit more space for him as well. But yeah, he makes the right decision in the offensive end each time out, which is great.
You have now the full stretch every single week and a little bit extra. How big is it to have the type of emotion that comes with a win like this going into that stretch?
We get to build off of something that's been good. It's been a little bit where we've been trying to build and find something to build off of. Tonight we're able to build off this, and just the emotion, the way we played, it's contagious. So Tuesday is going to be a heck of a practice, and get ready for Calgary on Sunday.
Coach, personally for you, 250 games behind the bench as a coach is 3rd all time in the National Lacrosse League. What does that mean for you to have the longevity in this game, not only as a player, but as a coach?
I guess I keep tricking them for another week. I do say it all the time, right? Like it's going to be nice one day, but today is not the day. I'm glad. Like I say, you got Derek Keenan, who is the standard, right? And there must be Eddie ahead of me as well
Yep.
on that, right? So
Yep.
it's 2 guys that as a player I just kind of looked up to and said, never even said one day, right? It's nice to have that, but we got a job to do. I just want to win games, and that's what we're going to focus on.
And by the way, your win now 4th all time.
Yeah. Oh well.
There you go.
Don't worry about it.